All right, TGI Friday. For those of you that do not know, the Windfall elimination provision will be signed. The penalty will be once and forever gone Monday morning, 10 a.m. at the White House. It is a scheduled signing ceremony, so it will not be derailed. We can finally move past. I have no definitive answer on when the new calculations will kick in. As soon as I have that information, I will certainly share it. Also, this week, Springfield, the lame duck session starts technically tomorrow. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and probably Wednesday will be the 4 days of business. The goal has always been to get the drop program across the finish line in lame duck. That is absolutely still the plan. We need to have the amended version voted on in the Senate and then sent back to the House for concurrence. The conversations, explanations, and everything has kind of taken place. The changes are pretty simple. It will be an opt-in program, or an opt-out program, I should say, for individual pension funds. The goal initially was a Lodge 7 bill. We kind of expanded it to incorporate all police and fire in the state. It turned a little bit different when other pension funds that represent law enforcement in the state wanted the ability to kind of just see how it works first before they commit to it. So it was not us that had anybody drop from the bill. It's the individual pension funds that will decide if they want to participate in the drop program or not, with CPD being absolutely guaranteed. So stay tuned on the update for the drop program. Hopefully, the goal is to get this across the finish line this week and have no more delays with that. It was supposed to be connected to the Tier 2 fix, which has many issues, and there's no way that's getting done in a lame duck session. Probably will be the spring session, hopefully, and not the fall. But there's a lot of moving parts there, a lot of people involved and interests. So stay tuned on the Tier 2 fix. One more piece of Lodge business. Regrettably, another example of the department just not knowing how to do their job properly and just apparently not giving a damn about labor. I don't know what's going on here, but it has gotten progressively worse. It has not gotten any better under Superintendent Snelling when it comes to labor issues. Whether it's staffing or incompetence, I have no idea. But the simple reality is everybody was supposed to be able to sell back 50 hours of comp time once you were out of the academy this year. It was supposed to be last year. That was the agreement. That is still a pending grievance waiting for an arbitration hearing. But there was no doubt that absolutely you were supposed to be given a form that the city was supposed to compile and distribute to the members to see how many hours of comp time you wanted to sell back to be paid March 1st. Unfortunately, due to incompetence, the forms were not generated by the department. It seems that they left it up to individual timekeepers to do their job. That was never the plan. That was never what the agreement is. There is no way to verify if an officer was ever afforded the opportunity to sell back those hours. It was kind of the Wild West like it was last year yet again. So we filed a class action grievance to protect any members who did not get the ability to fill out a form to sell back a designated amount of hours, up to 50 hours of comp time. Also, the city, yet again, tried to play an okey doke, saying it's only for officers after 1 year on the job who have coverages under Appendix P, which is absolutely, yet again, incorrect. New officers who leave the academy at 6 months now have discipline protections at 6 months. They have the ability to file grievance and arbitration. They are bargaining unit members short of Appendix P. Anybody who graduated the academy absolutely has the ability to sell back their hours before the end of last year or this year. We are going to be asking for everybody to be made whole who did not get afforded that opportunity, and anybody who gets paid after March 1st, we're asking for 7% interest on that award. They just can't get it right, and I don't know what the answer is. It's been beyond frustrating, but it was supposed to get better. In many ways, it hasn't. And lastly, I will say we laid to rest Trooper Carnes today. By all accounts, a phenomenal human being, great officer, trooper. It's pretty emotional, to say the least. A young 35-year-old trooper tragically killed by a driver who was just in a hurry to not slow down for a vehicle with its lights activated on the shoulder of the road. It's a tragic incident that could absolutely be avoided. We could all do a better job. Slow down, move over, get away from police vehicles. That is the law. Please comply. We can't lose any more officers to needless things like traffic accidents that never need to happen. On that note, have a good weekend. Stay tuned. I'll update Monday when it's officially signed in Washington, D.C.